For 2023, these fortune tellers predicted cannibals, alien invasions, and World War III. Baba Vanga, a blind Bulgarian fortune teller who became famous for her startlingly accurate predictions of not just individuals' personal lives, but also of worldwide events, has since passed away but made some chilling predictions for 2023. Believers point to past predictions she made alluding to the Chernobyl disaster in 1986, the fall of the Soviet Union in 1991, and the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers on September 11, 2001. For 2022, she predicted that people would spend more time on screens. This is all too true with the rise of social media platforms and addiction to cell phones. Baba Vanga also predicted that a viral pandemic would arise from a frozen place. Researchers did in fact uncover ice samples from the Tibetan Plateau which contained ancient viruses never seen before. According to researchers, this ice formed 14,400 years ago. With melting ice caps, there's no telling what ancient viruses could yet be released into the world. But what did Baba Vanga predict for this year, 2023? She predicted an aggressive invasion by an alien species. The acceleration in UFO activity and the alleged shooting down of UFOs by the US military over the past few weeks could point to this prediction's accuracy. Vanga also predicts a devastating solar storm which could cause massive damage on Earth. Just this week, the Sun entered a particularly violent solar cycle with one of the largest solar flares ever recorded taking place. These flares, known as M-class solar flares, are medium-sized and already caused several blackouts over North and South America. A particularly dangerous sunspot called AR3242 is currently slowly turning to directly face Earth. Meanwhile, a massive crack in Earth's protective magnetic field has been detected due to a phenomenon known as the Russell-McPherson effect, in which the Sun is directly above the equator. The peak of this effect will take place in the next 2 weeks. Could the combination of these events cause massive damage as predicted by Baba Vanga? Vanga also predicted that in 2023 we will experience an atrocity caused by a bioweapon. With tensions between Russia, China, and the US ratcheting up and deadly conflict on the horizon, is it possible that one country could release a devastatingly deadly biological weapon before year's end? French philosopher Nostradamus published a book of prophecies in 1555. Many claim his predictions included the Great Fire of London, the rise of Adolf Hitler, and the dropping of the atomic bombs in World War II over cities in Japan. Supporters of Nostradamus claim that 70% of his prophecies have come true. But what do his predictions seem to claim is in store for 2023? He says, quote, "No abbots, monks, no novices to learn. Honey shall cost more than candle wax. So high the price of wheat that man is stirred, his fellow man to eat in despair." Many have interpreted this as a prediction of rising inflation leading to economic disaster in which people will turn cannibalistic in an attempt to stay alive. He also predicts World War III and the start of a European apocalypse. 7 months the Great War, people dead of evil doing. Could this prediction relate to an escalation of the war in Ukraine in which all countries are pulled into the chaos? Could this lead to nuclear annihilation? He also states, quote, "Trumpets shaking with great discord and an agreement broken." Is this a reference to spreading civil unrest and discord in the world? It's certainly true that cataclysmic danger lurks in the tensions with Russia and China. Economic uncertainty certainly looms. These predictions may be too vague to give any real insight, but some believe they are poetic glimpses into a near future we all may soon expect. Time will tell.